Imagine you're a teenager. You see all the headlines. This 19-year-old made a fortune, the fastest way to get rich. You work hard, you save a little, but every time you look at your bank account, it feels like the number is fighting you. You feel behind, you feel broke, and worst of all, you feel like you're missing some secret code that everyone else knows. What if I told you that most of what you think about money, the saving, the spending, the fear, is completely wrong, and that the real secret to financial freedom isn't a complex stock market strategy, but one simple lesson you can learn in an afternoon? This is the story of Alex, a smart 17-year-old who was about to make a huge mistake with his money, a mistake that would have set him back years, until he met a mentor who didn't give him financial advice, but a profound truth about how money really works. If you've ever felt stressed about your future or wondered why money seems to disappear, stay with me, because this single story, the mentor's lesson, is the golden growth set you need to change your financial life forever. The story begins in a bright, busy suburb, home to a 17-year-old named Alex. Alex was a great kid. He worked a part-time job stocking shelves at a local hardware store. He saved every dollar for a specific goal, a top-of-the-line gaming laptop, a machine that cost nearly $2,000. For 6 months, he ate peanut butter sandwiches instead of takeout. He walked instead of taking the bus. He watched that number in his savings account slowly climb. Finally, he hit his goal. He looked at the digital card on his screen. The laptop, the one he had dreamed about, the one that meant he was a serious gamer, was right there. He felt the familiar surge of relief and excitement. He was ready to click buy now. But beneath the excitement was a nervous flutter. He had just emptied his account. Everything he had was now tied up in a piece of metal and plastic. He would be starting from zero again. The thought of that empty balance, the long 6 months of saving ahead of him, made his stomach clench. "It's just money," he muttered to himself. "I earned it. I deserve this." He was inches from clicking the button when his phone buzzed. It was a text from his Uncle Marcus. Uncle Marcus wasn't a celebrity or a CEO. He was just a kind, wise man who had retired early, traveled the world, and seemed to possess an unshakable sense of calm. The whole family treated him like a quiet oracle. The text was simple. "Need help moving some books at the old storage unit today. I'll pay you in pizza and wisdom." Alex sighed. The laptop could wait an hour. He saved his cart and went to meet his uncle. The storage unit was dusty and smelled like old paper. Alex spent an hour hauling boxes of books. When they finally took a break, Uncle Marcus pulled out 2 slices of pepperoni pizza and a bottle of water. Marcus leaned back against a stack of crates. He looked at Alex, not with judgment, but with a deep, knowing understanding. "Marcus, so I hear you finally hit your laptop goal." Alex's eyes widened. "How did you know?" "Marcus, you're walking differently. You have the look of someone standing on a financial cliff ready to jump. Am I right?" Alex nodded slowly. "I'm about to spend everything. It took 6 months, 6 months of work, and it's gone in one click. I guess I'm just nervous about starting over." "Alex, starting over isn't the problem. The problem is that you think you're only starting with one account. You're playing the game with the wrong rules." Marcus picked up 3 empty, dusty cardboard boxes. He lined them up on the floor. "Marcus, forget bank accounts for a minute. Let's talk about 3 simple buckets. Every dollar you earn, every seed must be directed into one of these 3 places. Not 2, not 1, 3. He pointed to the first box. "This is the consumption bucket." "Alex, the spending box, I get it." "Marcus, not just spending. This is the feed today box. Rent, food, that new laptop, even small pleasures like coffee. It gives you comfort, enjoyment, and survival right now. Most people put 95% of their money here. That's why they feel broke." He pointed to the second box. "This is the safety bucket." "Alex, emergency fund?" "Marcus, better. This is the sleep well bucket. This money protects your mind. It's what you put aside so a flat tire or a broken phone doesn't ruin your whole month. This is the money that buys you peace. It should be 10% of every dollar you earn, minimum, until it holds 6 months of your living expenses. Then Marcus paused and pointed to the third box. This one was different. Marcus, this is the most important one. This is the growth bucket. Alex, investing? Marcus, it's the pay your future self box. The money you put here has one job, to work harder than you do. When you put $1 into the consumption bucket, it's gone. When you put $1 into the growth bucket, it stays, it multiplies, and it starts sending little dollars back to you. This is the only money that buys you freedom. Alex looked at the 3 boxes. It felt so simple, yet he had never thought of it this way. His whole life is spent putting 100% of his money into the first box.
So I should have divided that $2,000 into these 3 buckets as I earned it? Exactly. You worked for 6 months to feed one bucket, and when you empty it, you have to work for another 6 months just to fill it again. That's the definition of the rat race. You are trading your life energy, your time, your focus, your stress for things that just disappear. Marcus picked up a book from a crate. It was an old novel. Think of it this way. That $2,000 laptop is a liability if you paid for it with 100% of your current wealth. It doesn't earn you money, it costs you peace. But imagine if you had automatically put 10% of every paycheck into the safety bucket and 10% into the growth bucket first. You would have had a smaller amount for the laptop, yes, but here is the switch. Marcus leaned forward, his voice dropping to a low, powerful tone. The moment you start funding your growth bucket first, you change your identity. You stop being a consumer who spends everything they have. You become an owner who controls and deploys capital. You stop chasing money and you start building a system where money comes to you. So the laptop purchase, is it a mistake? It depends. If you buy it and have zero left and no systems in place, yes, it's an expensive, temporary comfort. If you buy it and you've already paid your future self and secured your peace, then it's a reward you earned from a position of strength. The rich mindset isn't about buying expensive things. It's about securing your foundation before you allow yourself expensive things. Alex sat silently, processing the 3 buckets: consumption, safety, growth. The wisdom was not in the amount of money, but the assignment of the money. The hardest part is the growth bucket. Where does a 17-year-old even begin to invest? You start small. You don't need to be a Wall Street trader. You need to start the habit, even $5 a week. The power isn't in the profit right now. The power is in the habit of delayed gratification. Every time you send money to that growth bucket, you are sending a powerful signal to your own mind. My future is more important than my comfort right now. That discipline is the true secret to wealth. Alex stood up, dusting off his jeans. He didn't look tired anymore. He looked energized. I'm going to delay the laptop purchase for 1 month. I'll keep working, but I'm going to set up 3 accounts in my bank, and every paycheck I get, 60% goes to consumption, 20% to safety, and 20% to growth. That's a strong plan, Alex. Remember, the 3-bucket system isn't a restriction. It's a structure that guarantees your future freedom while still allowing you to enjoy your present life. Alex left the storage unit that day without a complex investment strategy or a stock tip. He left with something far more valuable, a system. He went home, he canceled the laptop order, and he immediately set up his 3 buckets: the Feed Today account, the Sleep Well account, and the Pay Your Future Self account. 6 months later, he bought the laptop. He enjoyed it more than he ever could have before because this time his bank account wasn't empty. His growth bucket was slowly growing, his safety bucket was full, and he had learned the golden rule of financial literacy. You don't wait until you're rich to start thinking like a rich person. You start thinking like a rich person, and that thinking makes you rich. The key takeaway from Alex's story, the golden growth set principle, is this: don't budget based on what's left over. Pay yourself first, pay your future first, and then spend what remains. You are standing right where Alex once stood. You have the choice to put all your seeds into the consumption bucket or to distribute them wisely. Which choice will you make today? If this story helped you see your own money differently, hit the like button right now. Your support helps this simple message reach more people who need this mindset switch. Have you ever emptied your bank account for a single purchase and immediately regretted it? Tell us about it in the comments below. Your experience can inspire someone else. Share this video with any young person or adult who is struggling with the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. It could be the most valuable 10 minutes they spend this week. And finally, if you want more stories about money mindset, discipline, confidence, and building true wealth, make sure you subscribe to Golden Growth Set and hit that notification bell. Thank you for watching. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and start building your 3 buckets today.